don't have to be on the go all the time. If life demands, people ask me, Sadhguru, how are you active like this? Because generally my schedule is anywhere between 18 to 20 hours a day, 7 days of the week, 365 days, non-stop. For many years it's going on. Why? I'm complaining and the guy is clapping about it. So, people keep asking, how do you keep yourself like this, how do you do this? See, I'm essentially lazy. It's just that the situation in the world demands action. Left to myself, I would close my eyes and simply sit. I'm made like this, if I close my eyes, I can sit like this till I fall dead, really. I have really no need for action, I'm not trying to keep myself busy. There's a lot to be done, so you're doing. People ask me, Sadhguru, what's your dream? What is your dream? I said, my dream is the day I'm unemployed, that's a great day. Because if I'm unemployed, it simply means everybody is doing fantastic. What more do you want? Dream fulfilled. So, action is not something that you decide, you just decide your intent. Action, the world will decide how much of what. I'm at these economic forums and stuff, I'm at the World Economic Forum. This guy, one of the business schools in Harvard Business School, one professor comes, oh, you're that amazing tree planter. I said, no, I'm not a tree planter. He said, no, you planted those millions of trees. Yes, I did, but I'm not a tree planter. Then what do? I said, I make people flower, not plant trees. But I'm planting trees because the goddamn trees are missing where they should have been. Where they should have been, they're not there. It's like this. Two men were working on the street. One man is digging pits, behind him another man is coming and closing and closing and going. Somebody else was driving by, they saw this ridiculous activity. One guy digs the pit, another guy closes the pit. So they stopped and said, hey, what are you doing here? Why are you guys working like this? One guy digging, another guy closing. They said, no, the in-between guy has gone on leave, he's the tree planter. He's not there, we're doing our work. So lot of people are doing work like this, I'm doing my work. You have no work on this planet. If the planet needs work, if the world needs work, we will do it. Otherwise, why should I think this is my work? Sadhguru, what's your mission? I said, no mission, I'm just fooling around a bit. Because you have no business to have your own mission. Life has its own mission. In some way, if you can assist and serve that, that's about it. What is it? That you have your own mission? Are you some kind of a tyrant? All missionaries are tyrants in some way, unknowingly. Yes, those who think they have a mission. There is no mission. What is needed you do, especially when you study in a business school and get certain competence to manage things or create things. You must create what is needed, not create some rubbish and push it on them. You must see how to make life better, how to solve situations which are problematic to a whole lot of people. You must look for solutions and solutions for the existing situations. And of course, there are experts who go on creating new problems. So you will never be short of problems, believe me. You just have to create solutions, not go on a mission mode.
How to stay positive when nothing is going your way. 1. Focus on something you can do today. While it may feel like you can't do anything to change your lot, there are things you can do. When you go to practice today, focus on doing one little thing spectacularly well. Forget about your goals. The struggle is how you aren't improving as fast as you want, and do one tiny thing in great fashion. Add one dolphin kick to every wall. Concentrate on having perfect hand placement in the water. There are two benefits to this. It puts you in a place where you are taking control of your training, and it gives you a little victory that you can build on moving forward. Doors 2. Remember that your rut is only temporary. Success is temporary, and so is the struggle. You've experienced these dips and setbacks before. You survived them. Trust yourself to know that you will be okay. when you emerge on the other side of this. 3. It could always be worse. There are a myriad of benefits to gratitude. Less stress, better health. Another powerful thing gratitude does is give you perspective. Yes, your training might be going terribly. Your out of the pool life is in shambles. But there are still things that are working. You're doing well in school, the health of your family, having great friends you can rely on. Thinking about these things isn't enough. Each night, write out 2-3 things you're grateful for. At the very least, it will help de-stress you before you go to bed and get a better night of sleep. 4. Struggle is part of the deal. When we think of becoming a success in the water, we tend to imagine that the process is going to be wrinkle-free. We make a decision, go to work, and everything pans out. Not so. Adversity is part of the package you ordered when you asked for greatness. Great swimmers understand this well. Because they've accepted adversity as part of the process from learned experience, they don't sweat when things don't always go their way. 5. See beyond your discouragement. When our backs are against the wall, it is hard to see beyond how fearful and helpless we feel in that particular moment. It's nearly impossible to think that things will turn around, that we will get through this, and that our best is behind us. This is why adversity is so powerful and claims so many victims. It all encompasses our thoughts. Don't let discouragement be the only thing you are feeling when you're in a rut. 6. Keep your clip positive. Associating with successful athletes means that you get to see their great training habits and attitudes in person. In this case, seeing how other athletes have persevered through trying circumstances can lend perspective to our respective situation and help tone down the most frantic, panic voices in our mind. In moments like this, lean on your parents and coaches to help you through it. Yeah, you probably already know what they are going to say positive. Keep working hard. But just hearing the words and knowing they have your back can be enough to break through those tough stretches. 7. Take a strategic break. As I have touched on a few times in previous points, perspective is important. When we gain it, we can better judge how we are doing, better assess our path forward, and make more dispassionate decisions. If you feel like you're banging your head against a wall, not getting better, and only seeing diminishing returns in both the pool but outside of it as well, it's time to take a break. How long and how deep the break depends on individual circumstances. Oftentimes, an extra long night of sleep is enough to help me unshackle from a series of bad workouts. The break can come in practice as well. If your best stroke is being a Rudy Poo, use it as an opportunity to train an off-stroke. There are an endless number of ways and degrees in which you can take a break, so use your best judgment, and in collaboration with your coach, use a strategic timeout to hit refresh on your training.